It's also my distinct pleasure and honor to introduce a very talented young man, a very inspirational young man who was born blind, struggles with, I'm forgetting the disease now, I'm drawing a blank. Christopher, help me out. Come on up here and help me out, brother. This is Mr. Christopher Duffy, a very talented, very inspirational, very motivated Trump supporter, here to sing our national anthem.
Democrats, all power in their hands, all decisions made by Washington and the Washington bureaucrats. You, the people, know nothing. They know everything. Don't worry. They will make all your decisions for you. Is this what you want? We as a nation are at a crossroads. Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama have eroded the bedrock of what made our nation great. For the first time in history, we are going to leave our children and grandchildren not with a nation that is better than what we were left, but with a nation that is broken and badly in need of repair. This may be our last opportunity to reclaim what we once had. We need someone who needs to get things done. We need a leader. We need a champion, not another politically correct politician. We need to make America, our America, great again. We need Donald Trump. Donald Trump said at the Cleveland Convention that he will fight for us. And he will fight for America. Let me ask all of you, will you fight for Donald Trump? Will you fight to save America? Because Donald Trump cannot do it alone. He cannot fight the left-leaning biased media alone. He cannot fight the special interest groups who care nothing about you alone. He cannot fight the corrupt, lying, Democratic machine alone. He needs every single one of you by his side fighting to save America. Tomorrow is a critical day. We need all of you out, not only voting. We need you to bring 5 more people along to vote. We have to make sure that we leave no stone unturned tomorrow.
They're so corrupt, it creeps into the state Democratic parties. In Virginia, you've got Terry McAuliffe brings Mrs. Clinton in. They raise money for his PAC. They give $500,000 plus to the lady running for the state Senate in Virginia. And who is she? She's the wife of the deputy director of the FBI that's investigating the Clintons. Corruption, it's a bribe. Here in New Hampshire, corruption again. Maggie Hassan gets caught in pay for play. She has to return $71,000 in illegal contributions. Van Ostrin, running against that great candidate for governor, Chris Sununu, gets caught in pay for play. Corruption all over the place. We do have to clean the system out. We do have to make a change at the national level. We do need a change in New Hampshire. And tomorrow when you vote, you're going to do that.
I really do believe that Donald Trump literally embodies the spirit of America. You with me on that? I mean, strong, freedom-loving, independent, optimistic, and willing to fight every single day for what he believes in and for what will make America great again. You know? And it's not like it's exactly been a fair fight out there. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, ever since I joined this ticket, you know, it's like I got to turn on the television with a stick, you know. I don't know what's going to be on there, you know. It's like it's been 2-on-1, right? With the national media doing half of Hillary Clinton's work for her every day. But you know, the amazing thing is Donald Trump is still winning hearts and minds, and he's going to win all the way to the White House. It was kind of fun to watch about a week ago. Do you remember seeing all those TV shows about how this campaign was all rolled up? Remember? It's all but over. Hillary Clinton was out there naming cabinet appointments or something. She was measuring curtains in the Oval Office. And then the American people showed up.
Nevada.
Tragedy happens when a police officer is performing their duties instead of just demanding answers and full transparency, which is our right as citizens. There's too many on the liberal left and too many in the national media that are prepared to use a broad brush to demean all of law enforcement as a force for division in our society. You know what I mean? I mean, Hillary Clinton, actually, in the wake of one of these tragedies, Hillary Clinton referred to institutional bias in all of law enforcement. Well, let me just say, Donald Trump and I don't believe the men and women who serve in law enforcement are a force for division. We believe they're a force for good. They are the best of us, and they deserve the support of the rest of us. You know, there's a lot of members of the law enforcement community who are here tonight. Would you just show them how much you appreciate what they do for our families every day? Let me make you a promise. As a chief law enforcement officer of the United States of America, a President Donald Trump will support the men and women in law enforcement at every level. We will provide them with the resources and the tools that they need to protect our families and go home safe to theirs, and we will restore law and order to every city and every community in this country. Challenging time in the life of our nation. And if there's ever a time to pray for our country, now's the time. But let me make it clear to you. I'm here for the man. I'm here for the ticket. I'm here for the team. I'm here for the movement. But on this one, I think Abraham Lincoln had it pretty close to right. He was asked one time if he thought God was on his side, and Abraham Lincoln replied, "You know, I rather concern myself more with whether we're on God's side than if God's on our side." So just pray for our country. Pray for America. Because America matters far beyond our shores.
You have. What do you have to lose? Believe me, we will do such a great job. What do you have to lose? And we've been doing very well in the first 100 days of a Trump administration. We're going to have the biggest tax cut since Ronald Reagan, even bigger. And Hillary is going to raise your taxes substantially. We're going to eliminate every unnecessary job-killing regulation. We will cancel every illegal Obama executive order. Just he goes out and plays golf so much that he doesn't have time to convince Congress to go and let's do it the way it's supposed to be done, right? Right? I mean, he's played more golf than most people in the PGA Tour. This guy, like, is it over 300 rounds? Hey, look, it's good. Golf is fine, but always play with leaders of countries and people that can help us. Don't play with your friends all the time. We are going to protect religious liberty, rebuild our military, and we are going to finally take care of our veterans properly. Our veterans properly. Our veterans have been very mistreated, and I want to thank them for the tremendous support, and the military, the tremendous support I get. They do polls, and it's like, forget it. It's like I'm not running against anybody. And our law enforcement has been so great. They've been great. We're going to provide school choice and put an end to Common Core. We're bringing our education local. And we will support the men and women of law enforcement, great people, and save our Second Amendment, which is under siege, and appoint justices to the United States Supreme Court.